The document of the retraction of Dr. Jose Rizal too is being hotly debated as of its authenticity. It was supposed to have been signed by Jose Rizal moments before his death. There were many witnesses, most of them Jesuits. It was a written document stating that Jose Rizal declared himself as a Catholic and that he retracts everything he said, written, published, and did against the Catholic Church.
Sources author is Dr. Eugene A. Hessel, a Presbyterian missionary in the Philippines, 1946 to 1969. He was a graduate of the San Francisco Theological Seminary, an MD of Anesthesiology specialist in Lexington, KY, and has over 62 years of experience in the medical field. He graduated from the University of California at Berkeley in 1960. He is affiliated with the University of Kentucky Albert B. Chandler Hospital. His office accepts new patients. He died in Pasadena, California in 2007.
December 29, 1896. Since Rizal's original retraction letter was discovered by Father Manuel Garcia, CM in 1935, its content has become a favorite subject of dispute among academics and Catholics. The letter, dated December 29, 1896, was said to have been signed by the national hero himself.
The truth is that almost 2 years before his execution, Rizal had written a retraction in the Pitan. The Pitan city is 1,010.7 kilometers away from Fort Santiago, where the event had happened. Almost every Filipino knows that the Pitan played a significant part in our history, as this is the place where our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, was exiled during the Spanish rule in the Philippines. Following his exile in the Pitan, Jose Rizal was incarcerated in Fort Santiago and was sentenced to death by firing squad on December 30, 1896.
Here are some evidences to prove our conclusion that Rizal retracted all his writings about the Catholic Church. On December 30, 1896, accounts exist that Rizal allegedly retracted his Masonic ideals and his writings reconverted to Catholicism, following several hours of persuasion by Jesuit priests. A few hours before he was shot, Rizal signed a document stating that he was a Catholic and retracted all his writings against the Church, and the document whereas the retraction. Rizal's retraction letter was discovered by Father Manuel Garcia in 1935 at the Catholic Hierarchies Archive in Manila. The letter dated December 29, 1896.
Dr. Jose Rizal was allowed to revise the statement from I abominate Masonry as a society reprobated by the Church to I abominate Masonry as the enemy of the Church and reprobated by the same Church, because he was uncomfortable with the statement, so that means he really wants to sign the document. After making some minor changes to the draft, Rizal, together with Senor Fresno, chief of the picket, and Senor Maure, adjutant of the plaza, signed the retraction letter before midnight. His storybooks tells most people that the first draft of the retraction was sent by Archbishop Bernardino Nozaleda to Rizal's cell in Fort Santiago the night before his execution in Bagumbayan, but Rizal was said to have rejected the draft because it was lengthy. According to a testimony by Father Vicente Balaguer, a Jesuit missionary who befriended the hero during his exile in the Pitan, Rizal accepted a shorter retraction document prepared by the superior of a Jesuit society in the Philippines, Father Pio Pai.
Before Rizal was executed, he performs acts of piety as he was seen praying and confessed on the church. Rizal signed the retraction letter because he wants to solemnize his wedding between Josephine Bracken before his execution.